All right, shalom, shalom. This is your brother Issachar coming back at you with another lesson. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Wakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect and the 144,000 scattered across the four corners of the earth. Shalom to you. All right, in today's lesson, we're going to go into how Esau, the self-proclaimed white man, these leaders and elites that rule this society, that run this world, okay, they have the, they have the people's, the majority of the people's souls. Okay, they have the people's souls. So, with that being said, it's not like, like the majority of these people, sold their soul like, like Beyonce and like Jennifer Lopez, like them, like that sound, like these celebrities in Hollywood. Not necessarily like that, but these these Edomites have, the majority of these people on the earth, their souls, and the 2/3 of our people, the Israelites. So you might say, well, what do you mean by that? By they have their souls? Well, they have. They didn't necessarily, sell their soul like these celebrities in Hollywood. So, what I wanted to get into is that Esau, these Edomites have, have these people's souls, meaning they have the people's trust. All right, so these elites, these leaders of the world, they have the people's trust. So with that being said, now that these elites have, the people's trust, because the so-called white man, and not just to, bag on the white man and talk down on them, but it's true. Whatever, all he has to do is go on TV with a suit and tie, and the majority of these people out here, the simpletons, will obey him and will listen to him. Okay, they won't fact check him or nothing. They can literally say anything, and the majority of people will listen because, their of their position, of their status, and because they have a suit and tie. Facts. So the elites and the leaders of this world have the people's souls, meaning that they have the people's trust. So now that they have the people's trust, they can tell them whatever they want, and the people just believe in them without even fact checking them. You know, facts. They have people don't question them. Second Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 3. Okay, Second Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 3, and we'll read on down. Let no man deceive you, right, by any means, for that day shall not come except there be a falling away first, and that the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. So let's break this down. Let no man deceive you by any means, right? So we just got to use that example, Trump, but there's a lot of these Edomites lie to the world, but Trump is a good example because he just got inaugurated as president of the United States again. So it's it's a good example. You know what I'm saying? It's a good example. All right, because remember Trump said that the Bible, the King James version is his favorite book. Okay, how would it be his favorite book? Okay, according to this book, his whole race, okay, all of his people, including him, are going into slavery. So why would this be his favorite book? This book condemns him. See that? So that's strike number one. But remember, because these leaders can tell you anything, and the people believe them. Why? Because these leaders have the people's souls, meaning they have the people's trust. So they can tell them whatever they want. And the people just believe them, no questions asked. Whatever the leaders, these leaders of the world say, they believe it, no questions asked. Remember the time of the first pandemic? They said, okay, you have to wash your hands for 20 seconds. Okay, who approved that? Why is it got to be 20 seconds? I mean, what kind of shit is that? I mean, you're grown. You're telling me people don't know how to wash their hands? But people are like, oh, how much? Oh, 20 seconds? All right, 20 seconds, But just to show you that now the elites and leaders, they have the people so demoralized that now the elites and leaders, they're just having fun with the masses now. Now they're just messing with the people on purpose. Now they're just having fun with them because they literally can tell the people anything and they'll believe. Like Trump said too that he's against the globalists. Remember, he's not. He says that people are like, oh yeah, he's against the globalists. No, he's not. He's remember he had that 3-hour lunch or dinner with Bill Gates. He's clearly a globalist. Elon Musk is a globalist, and he supports the small hats, Israel. Okay, those are globalists. They're the ones who run this bad boy. See, but that just shows you proof right there that these leaders and elites around the world, they have the people's souls, meaning they have the people's trust. Second Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come. So let no man deceive you. Check it out, what people are saying. For that day shall not come except there come a falling away first. Yeah, so in order for us to have inherited the kingdom, the Israelites, the real Israelites, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, we had to go into slavery. It's prophecy. It just had to happen. Like the same way the Lord had to go on the cross, same thing. We had to go into captivity. It's just the way it is. Okay? But our captivity is almost up. This is why the world is witnessing the chariots of Israel, the orbs, okay, the spaceships, the strange lights around the world, because those are the angels. All right, because the Lord is about to come back to the planet Earth physically with his spaceship and pick up his children, the elect of the children of Israel. and that no and that the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. All right, yeah, the man of sin be revealed, the Edomites. See that? Because we're not just talking crap like, oh, because the white man is a race. No, we're not bagging on the so-called white man at all. I mean, we're not just we're just saying like, yeah, they are the wicked. Okay, are there so-called white people out there that believe in the Lord? Absolutely. Okay, absolutely. But the Edomites are the wicked. This is what the world is noticing. Like, damn, you know what? These elites are, coming down with draconian laws, and it is unfair. And damn, they really are coming for people, and they really can just deport people. And now, people can just go inside your house without a warrant, without even a cause. Seeing people are like, man, a lot of people are waking up like, yeah, man, this is not right. Like, yeah, they are the wicked. This is what the Lord's been telling us. So now he's been revealed by the Lord's mouthpiece, which is the prophets. Okay, the son of perdition. So the son of perdition, that word perdition means destruction. Okay, that means destruction. The son of destruction, because who goes around the world, dropping bombs on people? Don't worry, I'll wait. The so-called white man. All right. Second Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 4. Who opposeth and exalted himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. Because let's break that down. All right, there's a lot right here in Second Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 4. Who opposes? So they do everything opposite, okay, of the Lord. So whatever the Lord set up, the Edomites do the opposite. And you saying this on the left hand side, you guys know that, because the Lord is has righteousness on the right hand side. That's why they're the left, because they're the opposite. See? All right. Everything that the Lord does, they do the opposite, because they're opposeth. Who opposes? Because they're opposite. All right. Because they, this year was the first year that the president of the United States didn't put his hand on the Bible. All right, when he swore in. All right, but all the other years they did that. But that's just to show you, because number one, it's time for the New World Order, and these Edomites, they're tired of lying. They're tired of being politically correct. So they're just gonna come out with it. They're literally just gonna put people in guillotines, and start putting people down. And people are gonna be like, man, shit, this is not right. And they would say, well, we're the wicked. Too bad. What are you gonna do about it? These are facts, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, these are facts right here. Who opposeth and exalted himself. Okay, so they're opposite. They do everything opposite of the Lord, because according to the scriptures, the Bible, homosexuals and lesbians are supposed to be put to death. Here they're given rights. See that? So does this man follow the laws of the Lord? Not at all. But yet they say that they're Christians, but people believe them, right? Because they have the people's souls, meaning they have the people's trust. So all they gotta do is go on that podium, go on that stage, and say, "Yeah, we're Christians." And people say, "Oh, look, honey, see, they are for the Lord." No, they're not. They say it with their mouth, but what actions do they ever do? What do they actually follow the Lord? They don't keep the Sabbath. They don't keep the land Sabbath. Okay, they don't follow any of the laws of the Lord. But yet people are like, "Oh yeah, they follow the Lord." How? Show us. Show me. Oh, well, they say, but they don't do anything that follows the Lord according to the Lord's commandments at all. Because why? They have the people's souls, meaning they have the people's trust. See? So people assume like, oh yeah, they're good, they're with the Lord. No, they're not. And exalted himself above all that is called the Most High. So Yeah, because the Edomites think that they're superior to the Israelites. No, it's the opposite way around. The Israelites are more superior to the Edomites. Esau, Edom, the Edomites, they are the bottom of all the heathen. Even the so-called Chinese, Japanese, Moab, and Ammon, they're above the Edomites. The Edomites are the lowest of the low. They are the bases of men. That is worship, that he, as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is God, because he, they have a God complex. This is why Edomites are control freaks. They gotta do everything their way. They don't give a shit. This is why they took the Bible and just threw it behind, they just threw it behind their shoulder. Like, yup, forget the Bible. We're gonna do it. Esau's like, we're gonna do it my way. Okay, it's my way or the highway. So it's like, okay, that's fine. Okay, you don't want, reverence the Lord. Okay, you don't want to follow the Lord's ways. That's fine. Okay, that's fine, you little chile killer. But now you're going to slavery. See, because you had to do it your way because you're right. See, so now that's fine, but now you're gonna catch that beat down. Now you're going to slavery. See, Second Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 5. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things, and now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time, because they're being revealed now at a at a fast rate, a high alarm, a high rate. Okay, because now people know, like, oh snap, like, damn, like, yeah, these elites really do have a wicked agenda, that they're really not for the people. They're for their agenda. Okay, they have their plans. They don't care about the masses. And this is what a lot of people in the world are waking up, like, oh snap. Yeah, all snap is right. Second Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 7. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Right. So the mystery of iniquity, yeah, because the world didn't really know about uh these elites, okay? These Edomites. See that? Because it's the internet that now people know about, the Illuminati and all that, people that they do child trafficking, and that there's the wicked out that there's wicked out there, that these pastors, they molest children and all that. Yeah, just look at how many Catholic priests, have been known for pedophilia. They actually have, like, children down there in dungeons. Look at, like, the synagogues, the small hats. You know, they all that stuff. Remember how they got caught for having children, underneath their synagogues? That all got swept underneath the rug. People are not even talking about that no more. See that? But that don't mean that it's not going on. This is what the Edomites do. They molest children, like, for reals. You imagine that? So now the people are like, damn, because he's being revealed. This is what they really do. This is what Satanists do. Second Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 7. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let, until he be taken out of the way, because the Lord is about to remove them out of the power seat. Because remember, the Lord, let's get it. Let's go to Job real fast. Job chapter 9 verse 24. Job chapter 9 verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So this isn't the Edomites' earth. Okay, this is our planet. But it was given. So they have, the Lord gave them temporary rulership. So it's like they're renting this place because they have restrictions, because they can't go to the bottom of the ocean. They can't pass the Van Halen belts. It's like when you rent an apartment, you know, it's like, okay, well, you can use the barbecue at this hour, the swimming pool hours are during the week from, 9 to 5. Okay, when you want to use the washing machines and the dryer, it opens at 7 a.m. and the last wash, is at 10 p.m. like that, So they can't just do whatever they want. All right, because remember, these devils, these Edomites, they have restrictions because the Lord only gave them temporary rulership because this is not their planet. This is why they don't have all the answers, but yet they swear that they're gods, and yet they don't even, they can't even leave this planet, and they don't have the answers. They don't even know what's lurking down there in the bottom of the ocean, but yet they're gods. See? Remember, because they're professional liars, because they got the world. They have their souls, meaning because they have the people's trust. So now that the people don't even question them, now they're like, okay, now they're just playing with the people now. They're just having fun with them. Now, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, because the Edomites are the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. So who crossed out the Lord? Who covered up all the truth? The Edomites, in the time of the Renaissance era, 1400 AD, 1500 AD. All right, the Renaissance, meaning rebirth, because the Edomites, remember, covered all the truth. That's why it's so hard to figure out the truth, but it's all coming out now. See, because he covereth the faces of the judges thereof, the Israelites. If not, where and who is he? So yeah, because if he didn't destroy the world, if he didn't cover up all these, if he didn't cover up the truth and spread lies, who was it? Was it the so-called Chinese? Was it the so-called East Indians? Who was it? Who lied to the world? It's the Edomites. So that's why Job's saying, if it's not him, okay. If not, where and who is he? Because that's the Lord's telling us to his prophet Job. Because if you say, well, no, it's not the Edomites. The Edomites are not the wicked. So that's why Job's saying right here, okay, if it's not them, who is it then? Who's doing all this? It's them. Okay, who has Illuminati, secret societies, and all that? The Edomites. Okay, who taught our people to be Freemasons and all that? Jesuits. Okay, the Edomites. See, our people, when they do that stuff, they're low level Freemasons. But yeah, who they learn that shit from? The Edomites. See, who does baby sacrifice and all that? Witchcraft. The Edomites. See, huh? All right, so they are the wicked. Before I go back to 2 Thessalonians, follow me to Malachi. All right, let's go to Malachi, and we're going to show you that the Edomites are the wicked. Okay, Malachi chapter 1. Let me see here. Malachi. Malachi chapter 1 and verse Malachi chapter 1 and verse 2, and we're going to go down to the 4th verse. Malachi chapter 1 verse 2 down to the 4th verse. I have loved you, said the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? See that? Said the Lord, yet I loved Jacob. Verse 3, and I hated Esau, because the Lord hates the Edomites. That's what you gotta understand. They hate the Lord, but that feeling's mutual. The Lord hates them too. So that goes both ways, baby. See? So that's another cut to those Christians and Catholics that say, God's all love. He's not, right here. Malachi chapter 1 and verse 3. And I hated Esau, because the Lord hates the Edomites. And I laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Malachi chapter 1 verse 4. This is the point. Whereas Edom said, okay, because Esau is Edom. Okay, the Edomites are, they go back to their forefather, which is Esau. Okay, so when you hear us say like, that's talking about the Edomites, the self-proclaimed white man. And remember, just because someone's a so-called white man, the appearance on the outside, it doesn't mean that they're an Edomite. Because you have people that look like so-called Caucasians, so-called, white people, but they're actually Israelites because they believe in the Lord. All right, so it's twofold. You got to kind of, you have to discern the spirit, because there is Israelites out there that look like straight up so-called white people, but they're actually Israelites because they believe in the Lord and they're good people, you know. But the real, Edomites, they do not believe in the Lord. They worship Satan and Baphomet, Molech and Baal, and those are facts, ladies and gentlemen. Malachi chapter 1 verse 4. Whereas Edom, see, saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Because this is why they have the phoenix. Okay, this is why they have the phoenix. Okay, because for the New World Order, they're like, yeah, we're gonna they're gonna destroy everything, the nuclear holocaust, and then they're gonna come back and rebuild the phoenix, because that's what they always have in movies, like the phoenix, because the phoenix like burns to like ashes, and then it just comes back to life. Not this time. Okay, not this time, Chris. All right, you guys will come back, the Edomites, but just to go straight into slavery. After 1,000 years of slavery, you guys will be deleted. Facts. See that? So that's where they get that. Malachi chapter 1 verse 4. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. That's going into that phoenix. How they have on the left-hand side for the New World Order, How they're going to come back and rebuild. No, yeah, they're going to rebuild, all right, but they're going to rebuild our kingdom. All right, the Edomites are going to come back as slaves. Oh, yeah. Thus says the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Listen up. They shall build, but I will throw down. Because the Lord's about to cast down their kingdom in 1 hour. That tells us in Revelation, the Lord tells us in Revelation chapter 18, 3 times. Remember, so that's symbolic. That number 3 represents understanding. So understand that the Lord is going to throw down Esau's kingdom in 1 hour. And they shall call them the border of wickedness, because the Edomites are the wicked. They are the border of wickedness. Because the Lord's saying, who are we talking about right here? Esau, the Edomites. Because they are the wicked. See that? So though you say, well, how do you, why are you saying that they're the wicked? The Bible says it. They are the wicked. See? Who else is doing that? Who else has, secret societies, Illuminati, and child sacrifice? Who's doing all this shit? The left-hand side, the Edomites. Yeah, you got Israelites who sold their soul to them, that worked for them, but you're a dumbass. Okay? Because you're an Israelite. Because if Esau's a dummy and he's your boss, that makes you a super dummy. Because Esau is retarded and you work for him and look up to him. Those you Israelites that sold out to the left-hand side, that are part of Illuminati and Freemasons and all that, you're a complete jackass. You're the definition of what this world calls a dumbass. Straight up. The border of wickedness. See? So there it is. So that is right there to show you that the Edomites are the wicked. We're not just out here like, oh yeah, they're the wicked, because no, they are the wicked. The Bible says it right here. It's plain, black and white, baby. The people, check it out, against whom the Lord hath indignation forever, because the Lord hates the Edomites. See? Because they're against the Lord and the Lord's against them. So it's when Trump and these Edomites say that they're for the Lord, they're lying. Okay? They're for Satan. They're not for the God of the Bible, who is Yahweh. and his son Yahushai. Just to show you that, remember, because these elites will tell you anything. These leaders will say anything. All right, because Trump, he's a Temanite. He's German. So he's he's an Edomite all the way, all the way. Make no mistake. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, which is happening right now. The world's like, damn, shit is going to go down, It's about to get nasty out here, It's about to get ugly out here. Whom the Lord shall consume. See that? Whom the Lord Yahweh shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. Who's that? The prophets. Because the prophets are cutting these devils just by the word. See? Because the Lord is exposing them. So now they're they're being cast down. Okay? It's kind of like, remember like the mafia? Remember like the mafia? Remember like the damn, I forgot that dude's name. But remember like the mafia when those guys who built like Las Vegas and all that, And then remember eventually they got cast down. Remember like the mafia, like the Gambino family and all them. Remember all those like the Italian mafia, like out there in New York. Remember that? They were very powerful and all that. But their power was all about secrecy. Why? Because they were doing like wicked stuff. Like yeah, they had the fancy restaurants and the money and the cars and all that. But how they get it? By wickedness, and their power was secrecy. So once they were exposed, that was it. Same thing with the left-hand side, because now they're being exposed. So now that's it. Because now the righteous are like, shit, they got their eye on them like, hey, it's you guys. It's you fuckers. You guys are the ones who are the problem. You're the one who's destroying the earth. Because they're the ones in charge. The majority of people out here are just like you and I. We're out here just trying to survive. Facts. But who's the ones controlling things, bringing all these laws, unrighteous decrees? The Edomites. See? That's why they have secret societies. Because they don't want to be exposed. Why? Because they're not doing things right. They're sacrificing babies. They're ruling in lawlessness. Like the mafia, like that. They're doing that, but far worse on a grand scale. See? So now they're like, oh shit, they're like, we gotta get moving now because the world's waking up to their nonsense, to their BS. See? So it's just like that. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy the brightness of his coming. Right here. Check this out. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 9. All right, you say, okay, you prove to us that, that the Edomites are the wicked. Well, now prove to me that they worship Satan. Check it out. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 9. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders, because they lie to you, like Trump is doing right now, saying that he's against the globalists. He's clearly not. Saying that the King James Version is his favorite book. It's not. Okay? It's not. Remember, this book condemns him. Okay? The King James Bible, okay, all throughout this Bible says that how the Edomites are going to go into slavery. So why would this be his favorite book? Riddle us that. Answer us that. Declare if thou hast understanding. See, we're not just picking on the so-called white man, Like, no, they're lying. Like, for real? Like, for reals. See? So right there, they worship Satan. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 9. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan. Because they really bow down to Satan in bafflement. Facts. With all power and signs and lying wonders. See? Verse 10. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 10. And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness. Because, yeah, they're unrighteousness. You're not supposed to be paying income tax. That's illegal. So you're paying tax on top of tax. See, deceivable. You know what that word deceive means? Because they're tricking you and to believe in a lie. It's like a scam. It's a scam, ladies and gentlemen. It's a lie. See? But that's up to you. You know, those that say, well, you know, I believe E. I'm with E all the way. Go for it. You know? And we ain't even mad at you. We ain't even mad at you. Because we know this man. You know? We know how he gets down. So we ain't tripping at all. You want to join with Esau? Go for it. You know? We can give two shits. You know, that ain't gonna change, you know, that ain't gonna destroy our faith just because the majority of people say, well, we're gonna follow E. Go for it. You know? Nope, we'll give you all the room you need. You know, we ain't gonna say anything. You know? Facts. We don't give it down. We can give two shit. We can care less. Because we know that this man's the wicked. You know? And them that perish because they receive not the love of the truth. Because they don't tell the truth. They tell lies. That they might be saved. Check this out. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 11. And for this cause the Most High Yahweh shall send them strong delusion, that they shall believe a lie, because the 2/3 of our people believe in Esau. See, so the Lord has a spirit on the 2/3 because they're following the son of perdition, the son of destruction. See that? So the Lord is sending them strong delusion. Okay, the Lord has 2/3 of our people in derision, that they shall believe a lie. See, this is why 2/3 of our people are Freemasons. They sold out. Look at like P Diddy, Beyonce. They really sold their soul to Satan, like for reals. See that? Now look at them all through. Look at R. Kelly through. See, you know, because yeah, you know, they might have enjoyed that, you know, a little bit for a while, you know, being a celebrity and the women and all that. But now look, see, but that's your choice. You wanted to dance with the devil, that's what you get, huh? 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 12, that they all might be damned. So there it is. So they're damned already. That's why we don't care. People say, well, we trust in E. Go for it. Okay, the Lord already told us what's gonna happen, you know, because you're making that decision, not us. You know, we're telling you this man's the wicked. Don't do it. But the majority's like, no, we're gonna do it. Well, that's fine, no problem. You know, we ain't gonna treat you bad. We're not even gonna call you names. Just go for it. We're just gonna watch to see what happens to you. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 12, that they all might be damned, who believe not the truth. See, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. There it is. Because the 2/3, you guys have pleasure in unrighteousness. The 2/3, okay, you know, they think they're all that, you know, because, you know, they're wicked. They're like, yeah, you know, they got the spotlight, you know, they're famous, but they're screwed. So that's it on today's lesson on how these leaders have the people's souls, meaning that they have the majority, they have the people's trust. So now that they have the people's trust, that people will not question them at all, now these elites are going to have fun with them. They're going to toss them to and fro. They're going to play with them now. Stay prayed up on your feet, soldier. Shalom.